What's up, YouTube? We have on the kitchen table a Sony XM-250 amplifier, and this is a eBay pickup, and it's untested, and we're going to go ahead and see if it powers on live here on camera. So, as UXW Bill would say, smoke test. And we have a power light, so that's a good sign right off the bat. Alright, we're back with a little Sony XM-250 amplifier. It's been a while since I shot that other clip where I did the smoke test. And really the purpose of shooting this video today is partially about this amplifier, but also just kind of a test because I've got my new bench set up in here, and this is going to be my new studio, hopefully, depending on how it all works out. Just kind of making a test video to see how my camera works out. Try some different settings possibly on it. Try and improve the video quality for you guys at home watching. And this is kind of interesting. This desk, actually, I got it from my workplace for free. It's a retail computer desk of some variety. It has this real heavy-duty DIN connector on it that just has 120 volts coming through. This desk actually has a large power strip in the back that runs all the way across, and one of these cords goes to that, and the other one goes to a splitter of some type that feeds this DIN connector. So, kind of a cool desk, and it'll make a good workbench studio slash testing area for these amplifiers. So let's go ahead and run a few more tests on this amp. The reason I purchased this untested car audio amplifier off eBay was I had such good luck with the XM-350, which is a smaller version of this same amplifier. So when this one popped up for just a hair under $25, I went ahead and bought it, knowing that it was a gamble. I could be flushing a few dollars down the toilet, but I looked up on this one. Not only did it power on, as you guys saw in the previous clip, but both channels of audio are great, sound like new. So really pleased with this amplifier. It's pretty basic, just like the XM-350. You can see just simple spade terminals for the inputs on this side. Also has spade terminals for the speakers. RCA inputs only, no pass-throughs. A gain control at the bottom, and this one actually has a selectable high or low pass filter fixed at 80 Hz. So that's kind of a nice feature that's not present on the XM-350 I have. And here's my little test setup. I have my crusty but trusty Mac computer, the 12 volt power supply straight from China, which has been doing a good job so far and doesn't seem to have any kind of problems with this amplifier. And of course the star of the show, the Sony XM-250 itself, pushing these Frankenstein speakers. Go ahead and turn it on. Play a little music quickly. Here are the two Sony amplifiers parked next to each other, and as you can see from the tape measure, they're both pretty compact amplifiers. This amplifier also has the same convenient service access panel on the bottom. Here's the XM-250 with the bottom cover removed. I'm not an expert on circuits, but this amp looks to have pretty nice construction. Luckily all the capacitors appear to be in good shape, at least on a visual inspection. None of them are bulged out, so that's good. Everything looks pretty clean in here. Doesn't look like it's had too hard a life. if I'm interpreting that date code on the transformer correctly, this amplifier would be from sometime in 1996. And here it is next to the XM-350, which is laid out basically identically, just a smaller version. And sorry if this is not the most exciting video ever, but once again, let me say that I'm just partially making this video for my own purposes to test out the new lighting and everything and get used to filming in here. This is a pretty powerful little amplifier, even with the gain all the way down. When I barely turn the volume on for my computer, it's making quite a bit of sound come out of these speakers. So seems to be decently powerful for only having a 250 watt maximum RMS rating. I want to go ahead and set my gains so I know that I'm getting clean output from this amplifier. So I have my SMD DD1. You can see it's already detecting the -5 dB 1 kHz tone, and I'm going to raise the gain till the distortion light illuminates. There it is. Let's back it off. And back it off. Okay. And now my gain is properly set on this amplifier, and we'll rock some tunes with it. Even at 8 ohm stereo, this amp is very powerful. One more note about this computer desk. It obviously doesn't have a means of the door staying closed on it, so I need to build just some kind of simple latch, something I can turn to open the door and then just shut it. It doesn't have to lock or anything like that. And on this other side of it, this has a couple shelves that slide out. And I've got some of my electronic junk parked in here right now, so. Here's something you won't find in the manual for a modern car audio amplifier. A guide that tells you what value inductors and capacitors to choose when you're using this amplifier to run a full range system with speakers and subwoofers using just a single amplifier. Something that's definitely gone away in modern car audio, using passive components in such a fashion, and for good reason. And here's the specifications on this amplifier. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like what you saw, go ahead and subscribe. There'll be plenty more videos in the future about audio equipment. And we'll go ahead and conclude just with a little bit more music.